Welcome back again. It's your girl Atafa the Press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all me want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan. I'm back again with another video. Well, Integrity Commission boosts security following threat of protests. Remember earlier today, me tell you know about Vegas. Say Vegas I go out and protest. Him and the labor right them. Me have to really giggle, my wisdom warriors. Me have to really giggle. Andrew Honest mix up in a bangarang, in a corruption, and Vegas and the labor right them are go protest. So them are protest against the IC, because the IC a tell lie, and them are go protest against Mark Golding. One bag of something, my wisdom warriors. Anyway, IC is boosting security following threat of protest. I don't blame them, because the last time, remember, so the last time they shoot one of the director, who remember? The last time they shoot one of the director in a hand. Okay, so them have to boots up. Them have to. There was increased security presence at the office of the Integrity Commission in New Kingston on Tuesday morning. Radio Jamaica News was reliably informed of a planned protest against the agency, communicated via a social media post. All right, my wisdom warriors, wanna see me here talking mind telling us something. Yeah, I don't know if someone know watch Talking Mind, yeah? But me hear Talking Mind telling us, say, when you go protest, you can go stand up in front of business place. Not like exactly in front. You can stand up away from it. Yeah, that is the way how to protest. Because, say for example, you have KFC and you go stand up down the road from KFC. Yeah, we are out at the front from KFC. KFC now go want to know for protest outside them workplace. You understand? However, that is what you guys need to do. You know, if you go out and block the road and them something, they know that now go nowhere, because when you block the road, the police and soldiers just come and then just stop all of that and remove the things them. For example, you have Burrito Bank. You can't go out and go protest in front of Burrito Bank. Them the things that you figure do outside Parliament. And that you figure do Jamaica. Go and protest. Ask Andrew Honest to resign. Ask Andrew Honest to resign, because look, he Andrew Honest mix up in a corruption, but yet Vegas chose to go and defend Andrew Honest. Vegas is going to defend Andrew Honest. And he must say, I see a tell life. Boy, I don't know, my wisdom warriors, seriously. Jamaica gone to the dogs. Jamaica really gone to the dogs, and everybody just sit down and allow the whole of this to just slide, just like that. I don't think you guys should sit down and allow these things to slide. No, we don't have to sit down Jamaica. Anyway, let me get into it. Because a pure bangarang attack claps are gone. Pure attack claps are gone, my wisdom warriors. Can you imagine? Government MPs vote against motion to support IC recommendations for investigation into Prime Minister affairs. 2 opposition members of Parliament tabled a motion in support of the Integrity Commission's recommendation to refer the investigation into Prime Minister Andrew Holness' statutory declarations to the Financial Investigations Division FID during a sitting of the Integrity Commission IC Oversight Committee on Tuesday. All right, my wisdom warriors. The 2 persons who tabled it. Julian Robinson was the person that tabled the motion, and Philip Palwell seconded it. Obviously, we know already, say. We know, say, remember, say, 8 of them, you know. Remember, say, 8 of them. 8 of them. So, we already know, say, them never dare go send it over to the FID. We already predicted that, because the whole of them are support corruption. If Andrew Honest not have anything to hide, why him not make it go over to the FID? Anyway, let me tell you something. Not because they refuse. Not because them stop this motion, that means say now go over FID. No. It still can go over to the FID. It's still my wisdom warriors. Remember, so the IC already write to the FID already. You understand? And the FID already have the information. Yeah. So not because the government MP them decide and vote against the motion just because I'm moral. You see all them bullshit here? It shouldn't be like that. No oversight committee should consist of no JLP and PNP. It should be an independent body. It should be an independent body, my wisdom warriors. Where is the fairness in this? Where is the fairness in this? It has come to my attention that over the years, remember them have the IC Oversight Committee going on for a long time. Every single document that come from the IC and the IC recommend them to do something, they never turn it down. They never ever turn it down. Why them turn this one down? You know, see corruption. Why did they refuse? Why did they refuse, my wisdom warriors, for it to go over to the FID? Why did they refuse it? Why them vote against it? Because of them prime minister. So this thing what them a do with them, this JLP and PNP oversight committee is bullshit. It's bullshit. Me can't believe. This thing is ridiculous. Everall Warmington not supposed to depend this because the last time me check, the IC asked right to Juliet Oldness and asked for Everall Warmington be removed from the IC oversight committee. And Juliet Oldness deliberately no answer them all up to today, dear my wisdom warriors. So if this is not corruption, what you call it? If I'm not corruption, this. Julian Robinson table a motion, and just because the JLP is more, them win. Oh, it is nonsense. It is nonsense. It is nonsense. For now on, Mark Golding for just doing own a thing. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Mighty God of Daniel. Mark Golding for doing own a parliament from now on. Seriously. Because this is ridiculous. And you honest know what him do is wrong. And you honest know saying use charity money. Do him own personal business and then he turn around and talk about an error. And you honest statutory cannot certified because when the IC asks him for more information and to explain his expenses, he refused to do it. If that was a normal citizen, they might press charges upon our backside. Me give you an example earlier today in the day, or was it yesterday, about Dwayne Vaz. You see, the DCP pressed charges upon Dwayne Vaz because Dwayne Vaz refused, according to them, according to them, Dwayne Vaz refused to hand in a document or something like that, and them press charges. One thing, but look how many things Andrew Holness do. And the DCP said there is not enough evidence. The DCP said there is not enough evidence. And the whole of them is corrupted because them are defend and them are protect a corrupted man. Jamaica, you can't allow this for slide, you know. You can't allow this for slide. I see Mark Golding do in Parliament and not one media houses put it out. Not one of them. Not one of them put it out. Why? Me no know. Jamaica, we can't sit down like that. We can't sit down and talk about we are wait for election. Because if Andrew Holness do this, what am I do? God help those who help themselves. Uno did there and I say, oh, we are wait pan. God help those who help themselves. And if God says we not help ourselves, what you think I go happen? We have to get up, man. We have to get up and do something. Rise up. Mighty God of Daniel, I don't know what is going on. Remember saying, if you go protest, I believe you have to go to the police. and something like that. And I forgot to the police first. And I think the police given her the go ahead or something like that. Yeah? Boy, my wisdom warriors, me no know. Really and truly. All of these things, all Everall Warmington should even be. This is not fair. You can't have 8 parliamentarians on the IC Oversight Committee, and 6 out of the 8 a JLP, and 2 a PNP. You see, you know what? It's just because of them prime minister. Just because of them prime minister, my wisdom warriors. Just because of them prime minister. You see them vote against the motion. And guess what? Paul Well was saying, first, he's been there for years and he never see that happen yet. They never yet vote against anything with the IC send over. They never yet vote against it. So why them a vote against this one? Because them a defend Andrew Holness. Them a defend Andrew Holness. And the Oversight Committee need for dismantle. The Oversight Committee need for dismantle Andrew Holness' idea about special reports to go over to Oversight Committee when him know say him fling 6 labor right in there, only 2 PNP. Jano, there's too much things going on. Too much things. And enough of the media them get buyout. Enough of the media them get buyout, my wisdom warriors. So then just a show Andrew Holness. That's it. Because Philip Powell was talking, Julian Robbins talking, and not one news media put out what them did I say? Not one news media. Everybody put out Marlene Malahu, Delroy Chuck. These are the people them put out. Everall Warmington. Nobody no put out what Paul Weller say. Nobody no put out what Julian Robinson was saying. My wisdom warriors, take a look at this.
Final report. It had all the opportunities, the IC had all the opportunities to finalize its position. As I say, go to February the 19th, a year and a half. The DI submitted a final investigation report 1.5 years ago. And what are you saying now? That the commissioners haven't got a further 1.5 years and submitted this report, they need another period of time for further investigation, Mr. Chairman. No, Mr. Chairman. As far as I'm concerned, the IC is either going to be a competent body to complete its investigation, whether it takes 6 months or 2 or 3 years, but at the end of the day, when it submits a report to Parliament, it must do all the consultation and investigation that is available to it, and it has spent enormous resources to do so.
My wisdom warriors, what Delroy Chuck is talking is a bowl of shit in my talk. The IC complete them investigation thoroughly. But when you have the Prime Minister refusing to give information, refusing to explain something, how them a go certify it? They cannot certify it. This is why they send it over to the DCP. You don't think people are idiot? Them send it over to the DCP because if that was anybody else, my wisdom warriors, and they refuse to hand in documents or explain something, the first thing the DCP are going to do are press charges. The first thing the DCP are going to do are press charges. So what Delroy try to do now, I try to undermine the IC. No, Delroy, you can't do that. You cannot do that because right there, so Mr. Say, you pick up for Andrew Holness. Right there, so. Right, that's how you pick up for Andrew Holness. Remember, you know, my wisdom warriors, if somebody under investigation, look into it. This is a common sense. If somebody under investigation and they refuse to give you information, what are going to happen? Remember, so the IC cannot, some people have to understand, the IC only investigate the case, yeah, and recommend for the DCP to press charges because Andrew Holness refused to explain his expenses. That means that Andrew Holness hide something. Why you refuse to explain your money? Why? Them find your money. Them find say you have money left, right, and center. And you refuse. That means say you now work with them. You do what you feel like to do. So then for press charges upon you. So when Delroy Chuck coming out and chatting shit, Chatting a bowl of shit out her mouth. Like toilet. Hey, del right Chuck. All you know in the oversight committee, you know. Because we are waiting for you to publish the sexual offender register. And all no, you can't publish it. All no, you cannot publish it, brother. So me no know where you up me your mouth and a chat say. Me no know where you up me your mouth and a chat say. All these things are misleading the Jamaican people. And I talk about they should complete them complete it. Them complete it, but Andrew Holness weren't cooperating. He wasn't doing that. So this is why them have to finish doing. Remember, I know you can't force somebody to tell you the truth, you know. You can't force somebody to explain something to you, you know. Then say to Andrew Holness, explain the expenses. Explain how you come by this money, that money, and Andrew Holness refuse. Andrew Holness will get prosecuted. Andrew Holness will get prosecuted. My wisdom warriors, this is not right. And Jamaica, you can't allow this to slide. You better get up. My wisdom warriors, may I go play a small clip. And I want to listen attentively to what Paul Well is saying. I want to listen good and tell me if you can pick sense out of nonsense. All right? Hear this.
Once they want Mr. Paul Well's statement that once the Integrity Commission has made a recommendation, we must accept it.
No, not must.
That is what he said.
Consider, yes.
No, that's not what he said. He said that once it makes a recommendation, we must accept it.
No. I'm sure that's not what he means.
Chairman, will you allow me?
No, we consider it.
Chairman, will you allow me to respond to that? Please? Thank you. I am not going to interpret what he meant. I am speaking to what he said, and I take issue with what he said. I do not find it proper, for example, for the committee or the parliament to be asked to exercise a power that is granted to someone else in law. A proper ask of us is to pass laws to consider matters. So I cannot, having regard to recommendations made, examples of recommendations made, concur with the view of Mr. Paulwell that once a recommendation is made, it must be accepted. We must interrogate and see whether the recommendation is an appropriate recommendation against the objects of the law and our own duty under the law.
Just for clarity, I just wanted to say this quickly. Yes, and you will, but for the benefit of everyone, under my chairmanship, we don't rubber stamp any recommendation. Full stop.
Chairman, I have sat on this committee for quite some time, and we have never denied a specific recommendation in any of the reports that we have received, and largely based on your guidance that our role here is not to come and second-guess the Integrity Commission. There are issues that are raised in the annual report dealing with budget and staffing and those things that we have the right to deal with. But when it comes to the end of a process of investigation or even interim, it has never been your direction to us to object to recommendations made by the Integrity Commission. Indeed, if you can show me one instance of this, then I will pause.
Right. So, remember, you are quite correct that over time we haven't. And the reason we haven't. And the reason is not that we didn't find that there were issues. Is that in all of our investigations, we found favor with the recommendations. But if indeed there are recommendations which you don't find favor with, it is our duty to make that known and to invite the Commission to give us better and further particulars so as to assist us in making a decision on the recommendation. And this is the case in this instance.
My wisdom warriors, you understand what Philip Paul will try to say to them? They never yet second guess the IC. Never yet. This is what Paul will try to say to them. Anything what the IC send over, them always accept it. So how comes they not accept the Prime Minister? One, that is the problem. These people are defending. These people are protecting this corrupted man and defending this corrupted man. This is what they're doing. The whole of them are labor right. I have Marlene Mala who sit down, running off her 31. Like seriously, Marlene Mala, you know fi chat, you know. Cause you and Andrew Holness plan finna put the impeachment bill in the constitution. So you know fi chat. And you not sign the code of conduct. None of you not sign the code of conduct. So you not have no right to come make no decision upon this. None of you not have no right to come make no decision. None of you, because you not sign the code of conduct. You guys are hiding something. Why you not sign the code of conduct? The leadership code of conduct of the 7 principles. Why you not sign it? And you refuse. You refuse to get rid of corruption. Because if you don't want to put the impeachment bit, remember say something with Andrew Holness promise, you know. Me play it in one of the video earlier today, you know, my wisdom warriors. Remember say Andrew Holness promise, you know. He promise say no corrupted person can't sit in a parliament. But yet him a do every single thing where Andrew Holness chat out time out. Him a do it. Him a do it. We're not going to allow this, Jamaica. We cannot allow this one to slide. This is not right. The whole of them is corrupted. And the IC I believe that the IC Oversight Committee should be an independent body. It should not consist of no JLP and no PNP. Number one, if it consist of JLP and PNP, it shouldn't be half-half. Not 6 JLP and 2 PNP. How much out this year? And then, no, I mean, this is madness. The whole of this is madness. Jamaica, no can't allow this to slide. You hear me? We cannot allow these things to slide. Me can't believe these people vote against the motion. Me know how it did go anyway, my wisdom warriors. Me know because the whole of them are labor right. Yeah, but this to show you that they're hiding corruption. They are corrupted. They're hiding corruption. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Remember, so the whole of them said them are going to stand with Andrew, you know. Remember, so the whole of them come out and them are defend Andrew, you know, and then say them are stand with the Prime Minister, you know. You remember that, you know. So we know already how this are going to go. Because if we not going to stand behind Andrew Holness, Desmond Mackenzie come out and declare war. What we think are going to happen? What do you think are going to happen? Mighty God of Daniel. Only God alone can intervene in this. Only God alone. Only God alone can intervene in this. Because Andrew Holness not care. Andrew just want power, and hungry for power, in desperate. And the first thing Andrew Holness should undo, the first thing he should undo is resign. But he refused to, just like how the IC asked him to explain his expenses and he refused to. The DCP need to go as well. DCP Keisha, she need to resign. Because she are one of them who are the biggest problem, my wisdom warriors. She and the DPP, them are the biggest problem in Jamaica. You understand? Look on the DPP. Look what she do. She left all the way from Jamaica, gone over England, and she know how it go already. She know how it go already. She know the ball game already, my wisdom warriors. But they never care. And when they know that them are lose, they still are going to try. These people are evil. And if the DCP can look at what the IC investigate, look at that report and say there is not enough evidence, she should be fired. Remember, Andrew Holness refused to give information. If that was another minister, or say for example that was a minister or a public officials, show them press charges because a lot of them refuse from giving information and she press charges. The report there. A lot of them give false declaration, including Dewey and Vaz. According to them, Dewey and Vaz give false declaration. Andrew wants to do the same, but yet them press charges upon Dewey and Vaz. Andrew do worse. Andrew do worse. But yet it is okay. There is not enough evidence. The problem here is the DCP. It's not the IC. The IC is not the problem. It's the DCP. These people are corrupted. These people are corrupted, my wisdom warriors. And we need to stand firm, Jamaica. We need to stand firm. Andrew Holness now go down without a fight. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He does not care. We have to stand firm. We have to come together. We have to come together. I want to see already, Desmond Mackenzie come out. The first person that came out was Nesta Morgan, separating the people. Then you have Desmond Mackenzie come out and declare war. Separation them a deal with. Me know say enough of them never even know about Andrew Holness 28 account. Enough of them never know about it. You understand? But when you see all of them standing behind Andrew Holness and know what Andrew Holness did was wrong, that for sure yes, the country is going down the hill. And a lot of people genuinely don't understand what is happening. A lot of people. And then when you have the labor rights ministers, them coming out, lying, misleading the people, it is a dark day for Jamaica. It is a dark day, according to Andrew. It is really a dark day. Anyway, I have a attack claps because the opposition leader, he posts this on his page. So hear this. PNP tables motion to support Integrity Commission's recommendation. JLP blocks vote. So Kingston, Jamaica, September 24, 2024. At today's sitting of the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee, People's National Party PNP members of Parliament Julian Robinson and Philip Palwell tabled a motion in support of the Integrity Commission's IC recommendation to refer the investigation into Prime Minister Andrew Holness' statutory declarations to the Financial Investigation Division, FID. The motion brought by Julian Robinson and seconded by Philip Palwell followed the IC special report submitted to Parliament on September 5, 2024, which raised concerns about the Prime Minister's declared assets between 2019 and 2022. The motion called for the committee to accept the Integrity Commission's recommendation to refer the matter to the FID for further investigation, despite the commission stating that it could not reach a final conclusion due to the Prime Minister's refusal to provide key financial details. When I hear that, my wisdom warriors, okay, the Jamaica Labour Party majority voted against the motion, citing procedural and timing concerns. Tell me about these people. Tell me about these people. My wisdom warriors. When I hear Wagwan. In response, MP Philip Palwell, who has served on the committee for many years, expressed his disappointment at this unprecedented move. In all my years on this committee, I have never seen us reject the recommendation of the Integrity Commission. This is a curious break in custom and raises serious concerns about transparency and accountability, Palwell stated. My wisdom warriors. If them not hide nothing in the garden, if they are not hiding anything in the garden, why not send it for further investigation? This mean Andrew hiding something in the garden. Andrew hiding something in the garden. He is hiding something, and they are all guilty. They are all guilty, my wisdom warriors. Remember, they asked Andrew Holness to explain his expenses and he refused. And the DCP see that. And the DCP said that are not enough evidence. That girl forget fire. That girl, let's see, that dry head girl forget fire. No, sir. My wisdom warriors, hear more. MP Julian Robinson, the mover of the motion, also voices concern about the implication of the decision. The Integrity Commission Act grants the Commission the authority to refer matters to law enforcement bodies like the FID. By blocking this motion, the government is effectively stalling the investigation and denying the Jamaican people the transparency they deserve. This is not about politics. It's about integrity and good governance, what them not have. This is what Julian Robinson said to them in my wisdom warriors. This is what Julian Robinson said to them, you know. Remember, say them not have no good governance, you know. We have to remember that, you know. Remember, they not sign the code of conduct, you know. That's number one. Number two, they refuse to put the impeachment bill in the constitution. These people, this Jamaica Labour Party need for this mantle from out of Jamaica. This is a joke. This is a joke, my wisdom warriors. Hey, the world leader, they must sit down and look on this and read this. Just like how we are reading and laugh and say, boy, how the people them so relaxing, man. What a man, thief and the poor people them. Everybody a laugh at we. All the Caribbean Prime Minister and President them a laugh at we. Me I tell you no, you think they don't read it? Them a sitting here never happen yet, my wisdom warriors. Andrew really make history. Remember saying say a legacy in thing there, you know. Remember I say in thing not their popularity anymore, a legacy. Ah, Jesus, my wisdom warriors, let me read more. A shift in oversight and accountability. The outcome of the vote signals a worrying shift in how oversight bodies like the Integrity Commission are being treated. By rejecting the motion, further investigation into the Prime Minister's financial declaration has been stalled, undermining the role of the IC and raising questions about the government's commitment to transparency. They might hide something. There's something in the garden that they are hiding, my wisdom warriors. Wanna hear me? And the thing when at the garden is bigger than what we think. That's why you're seeing refuse. Imagine the investigator investigate you and ask you how you come by this. And I ask you to explain the expenses and you refuse. And you're not prosecuted. Me tell us that DCP girl, she need to get fire. She is the problem. She and the you can't bet say, could it be, my wisdom warriors, are the DPP advisor? Could it be? That's all me can say. Anyway, Paul added that the government decision to block the motion sends a troubling message to the Jamaican public, suggesting that important checks and balances are being disregarded for political reasons. My wisdom warriors, so it a get hot. So it a get hot. Hear this? The PNP will not relent and will use all lawful means to ensure probity and keep the government honest while upholding principles of good governance and accountability, he affirmed. My wisdom warriors, this is what I like about the PNP. They not just talk the talk. Them walk the walk. Them talk the talk and them walk the walk. You understand? And they now go back down. But when you have these ministers protecting and defending a criminal, that for sure you say Jamaica is going down the wrong route. Jamaica is going down the wrong route. They don't want to get rid of corruption. Them themselves for corruption. Them themselves for corruption. Them don't want to get rid of it. The only thing I can say, we have to go out. We have to stand firm and rise and stand up for truth and rights. We have to do it, Jamaica. We have to do it. Anyway, wanna tell me what you think. Tell me how you feel about this and put on an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Guys, remember to become a member of this channel. Remember to click on join and become a member of this channel. Also, you can join the WhatsApp group by texting yes to 876-236-9097. Blessings upon blessings. One love.